Bas, kongoi missing. Atawajak tugul obwa Facebook in new live. Alen otogotin, karibuni, asanteni sana. Bas, alen biik tugul meng'ikab Nandi County. Bororietab Kalenjin, atawajak obwa Facebook in new live. Sikeng'alal tugul, kerar kenai kele tos nee nemakat keyai sikenyoru borotet eng county nenyo. Kainaikyuk ko ZACCIUS KIPLIMO arap Rob, abunu kokwetab Kamng'anyo eng Mosoriot, warditab Kosrai, sub county nebo Chesumei. Aba Kapkamarei, aba ka mwalimu. Ko neo nakainet neo nebo family nenyo kelen Kapchepkoi. Bororienyu aba bororietab Koilegei. Mnyekeindet, tiondo ko kibois lelwot. So abaibai kora alen kongoi missing amu kakinyoru kasari keng'alal eng podcast nenyunet nekatau amu kwamoche ale sikeng'alal tugul amu kinget kele para Nandi anget ale kutit nebo mtandao kowendi ole loo missing alen kakai siketau keng'ololi tugul korani kityo kokenaigei. Just an introduction. So I welcome every one of you. I say welcome to my podcast nekikure Lene Nandi by ZACCIUS KIPLIMO Live. I'll be podcasting once a week or twice a week depending on availability of time, and we'll be hosting friends, we'll be hosting people in the community, businessmen, the administrators, teachers, farmers, business people, to just talk about and deliberate about the affairs of the beautiful county of Nandi. And I say I'm proud to call myself a Nandi County son. So welcome. I will be talking today. And if you can today, because I'll be solo, please, I advise that please niandikieni maoni kwa nini. Just talk to me on just message me, and I'll try to reply your messages. But for the big parties today, just to get to know each other. So thank you and welcome. So again, my name is ZACCIUS KIPLIMO. I am from the village of Kamng'anyo in Mosoriot. The ward is Kosirai and the sub-county is Chesumei. My family is Kapkamarei. My father was a teacher. He was known for Henry Okil Kamarei, and he was a teacher at Ndaptabwa, Mosoriot, Ngechek, and Kosirai way back in the day. I'm the second born son. I'm a father. I'm an educationist. I have a foundation called Okil Foundation. And to me, the big thing is today we'll talk about just my bio, my history, and how I got to be where I am now. So I'll be mixing Swahili and English kidogo na Kinandi so that we involve each other. We know our county is cosmopolitan. So alengu ken kongoi embiki ka wanye ngalal dugul. So sabenyu kukiatau ne Kapkamarei ala kwena mbawengi kiasomane Mosoriot agasomane Ndaptabwa Primary School agawe Moi Forces Academy kukenyitap 2000 kolanda kokwet nekiai Warambe awe bitani na soman. So ngamwa kitigin akobo olinyo Kapkamarei. Baba nenyu kokichame somanen missing. Kingoba baba 12 years kokimeta tuga akwa sukul. Kale baba keitu ka koskoling. Kale baba keitu ka koskoling. Kale kibira akoi kitabara. Kuleja mami lakwenyu newendi sukul. Lazima kiyo kituga. So mzee at the age of 12 he walked from his home to Kiptuya, where his uncles were. And he studied in Kiptuya from class 4 mpaka class 7, akafanya CPE. So after CPE, my father went back to my grandfather and told him, nimeitwa secondary school Nakuru, I want you to sell a bull so that I can get school fees to proceed with this education. My grandfather said to him, Malday tenyu bwana, matiake tugaiwe. I'm getting nothing. So my father said he never gave up in his quest for education. So he said he ended up going to Kilibwani Secondary School, aliishi kwa center, alifanya kibarua, and he lived in Kilibwani center there, and akafanya kazi kibarua, odd jobs to pay his way to school. And after his Form 4, he went to Mosoriot Teachers College, na akakuwa mwalimu. And that's how we came to be in Mosoriot. So mzee alituambia msome yenu na msome yangu. Kama baba angenisomesha ningalikuwa profesa, ningekuwa daktari. So baba akasema ile yenye sikufanya watoto mfanye. So I grew up in a humble abode. ki kayotok kikitaune kotab suswek just humble kiane kiatebe kap gogo. I say gogo rest in peace. Kashibe muito akatuke gerejait. But kila siku baba alituongelesha kile nech baba lagokyuk moger yu ogerta ulin kole the future is bright. Kole baba education is the only equalizer. Kole somanet na ay jita mutai kotonon ak laitorinik. So kikigilge ko kilagok wala kwen namba 2 ko nikamwa le kiasomanen dapta wa primary school agawe Moi Forces Academy secondary school. Ko kingatar form 4 as maget missing ole takiba bitonin. Ako ngamwan atindiot kitigin akobo pandanywa wa America. Kingaba 12 years, that was in 1988. I was 1988, I was 10 years. Kugibesho kikimek baba joge, kikase BBC. Kijam baba na ngalega news. So kijam kumite broadcasting corporation of BBC saa 12 gospel ngete saa 12 kwa saa 1 kukijam kokonu channel nebo Swahili service. Kwa that time kugimi campaign kiba Ronald Reagan, I think Ross Perot, Dukakis, kugimi elections chikiba George Bush in America. Kuging kumite news kule jina baba people kina baba Atlas. Kule jo mitei the campaign kaya campaign rani George W. Bush you know Ronald Reagan, whatever that time I don't remember exactly, but kugimite Iowa. Kule jas baba ameje bibu mabete aginyi jengo limited state na Iowa. Kule ja baba ngot kumite ime kararan missing kwa emet ab America. Kule jala kwenyu America kumite upinzani akumite serikalit kukiyoto Kenya ongete ole ki Kenya to kokinye president nenyon kichome Arap Moi. Kula emet ab America ko the apex of democracy. Kule mite kabisa imano akinyor independence 1776. So lo and behold, when I graduated school asi maget akine amu kenye joronok che kya koba America kosomanso kumi jorwenyu ne kya go kwa imano to nekitungo ya kwa barweta wa I-20 na pitonin. Kuman kiwen challenges ngalekab chepkondok kimiche ketupche secondary ko kimi older brother kiga kwa Moi ko kiui man ngalekab chepkondok lakini alijini kokwenyu kongoi missing amu kioseta kikewa mchango akawi bitonin ko ngamwal kingalande olen kalande lakini mameto kokwenyu kijama bwati kila lini kama kitane toreta tuni aiwo kina kabiruret ngokwenyu ko kianget ngokwenyu kimite challenges chaba jitukul kimite chorono kyuk chekikiba kokwet chekimkomuche ngalekab school fees ak ne ko kiatao kidogo philanthropy ale kikona Mungu keljin alakini awe weut kilenja gogo chepkatam werinyu kanguchi sagot kijana tab werinyu kole kanguchi sagoti oye ngoweke ungung kotiko tuan sagoni. So kimwa gogo man kole sak ngiwe bibari we sakias oye wege nyoibwat ka olikibunu. So it stuck in my heart and now le tamotai kaset kubit parotet ak eng family nenyonet eng kokwenyu ak pororiet kunotok. So kiaba gilga soman as I speak to you ku anendet I'm a medic. I did my masters in mental care nursing. That I masters as a mental health nurse practitioner. I'm a medic. So instead of Arizona, ulikiamenye akaigasi amanyo Kenya. Ku Kenya I say so I'm an equivalent of a doctor. I can diagnose and treat mental issues. So kokia igasi natagas akalijini Mungu kongoi missing gasata nikikono abita baisi ngemono. Kuna ale Nandi kitori koroka makitori konda. Kiek bahati mbaya 2011 kumetej baba mzee aligonjeka mzee akaaga. Ako kibaba nenyu kukijama kuamini ngolin kabisa tatoreta Mungu ndo kimitu alji baba karit kukiek bahati mbaya kitomo kimitu kurwe baba. So kinga ka kilge ngaleka mungaret nimekuwa na practices pale nafanya biashara anyoru chepkonda kitigin ale ngabwata anyoru kabwatutiet ale nene tos ai notikse baba nenyunet. So kibaba kekure Henry Okil Kamarei sekure baba Okil kwamu kisikini kabokiliot nikimaindiot kola singa ngoli ba Jemase. So agwina nyunet kuyae kazi kabokiliot eng Jemase olin ngolimbo Tindret. So kiabwata ale tos nene tos ai saripchi baba kainet kukijoronokab baba kingeekitu kokikure baba Okil amu okiliot makaliot nekiripchin akui tuga. So alisema bet kaneta baba ata foundation ikuro Okil Foundation. So kisata foundation ini abwata ale tialago kimite pororietab Nandi akichek chilen ndakikesome sana sikindet ndakinda sikindet chepkondoki ta professor nda daktari akine kuikicham komwoe baba akine. So ang'et ale ngatekis baba akakure foundation ini Okil Foundation kwa heshima ya baba. Keng'ololi kuni nguno kiatore lagok almost 4,000 nguno as I speak right now ket lagok 4,000 eng pororietab Nandi lagok cheng'omen ako chebunu families chemite ng'uny. So kiagilge kuna takatestai kitun besyo 2022 yo amut lagokyuk kebunu bitonin nyikebwa gaa amut lagokyuk my primary school indap tabwa alechi lagokyuk kesomane sukulini ako sukulini kinete kuy nengwanget amaru kokaritayan kule jas kigen kijananyu neo angi baba ngoro library nebo sukulini alenchi lagok primary schools chebo public kumatindoi library kulenjo kigen baba tekyi sukulini library so kokingeta siyoto kas kutinyo ngoliot kalje my son tekyi sukulini library abwat asa ale angu eku keljin man ana eku heshima ng baba ndakiteje library na resource center akekure Henry Okil Kamara resource center kunyas kikitawas akayarambe ndikikanyoru toek kikobo nyokotoreto and we raised 22 million kokikon akine family nenyu I gave a lump sum money nikikitorete yotok so nale Nandi mangok Mungu bikyok kingoetu alejini Mungu etoreto akine tun aeku chi netun mutai kokuse kokwet akonai ole ngakimi lakwani kibo chi man nekitun koset nale Nandi maingetu nyilel ko kieka champion my father nebo ngalekab somanet akanam yotok akine akakilgei so angalali amwa ale agere ale mite melekto nemie tai yo ngot kikilgei ngot kenyoru stakeholders chebo ngalekab somanet biikab diaspora sikenai kele kasachigei eut so kokingai boisionias nikanyeketech ndap tabwa kokimus boisiekab kimi boisiek chikinyokomus cho kobwa gaa kule boisiechu kibwa manyorwa kikaweke bitonin kulenchi gogo oye kikere tukya kijanandani akisome kele oye tanamwech kotonon kosam ngecher kumwoiwo as kokolecha kokoi kokobo boisiek chebo kokwet ako chokomus kole imeche saki nam makun ngalekab kandoinatet alenchi kokoye melen kingoe ngalechu ko kyoe ngalek chekiamage ngecheret kyoe kityo ane awegu eut kulas kole boisiechu ngot koturoni kokinyeke chikeribe bororiet oye taibwat alenchi kokas oye ma koami inyi I was just giving back to the community kilanda kokwet alakini ngatoret kunoto so yaweke kukeny kowek boisiek kiche kora chebo kokwet kole ZACCIUS amache ibwat amache isa kobo ngolyondoni konale Nandi kitori kora makitori konda kiaroman systems kokoma president nenyo kumwae kole kimeche ketau bandab Singapore ko kiatebe mapchi man nemite systems mamache ale kayonye bororiet age lakini ngiro ngeretab president ikere le emetab America ko biik man chikere le kikonde boisionik kwak tai ikere le kandoikab emonotok kokikonde kandoik kokikonde bororiet tai konde makutik kwak let ngerenyu so kiit ait akine akinyoker boisionik amu kiyotok nguno atawai ngalekab investment ngalekab Kenya oli amu ngalekab ngolep kawi nguno manyoisei ami ane ngalekab philanthropy akami ngalekab mungaret ami ngalekab real estate so kokingataun aitepche chito kikere ile asome ale kararan Nandi akachame Nandi akamwa ale abaibai akuregei weritab county nebo Nandi. I'm so lucky to be a son of the Nandi county. So now when I started doing the investments back home, and I saw the challenges that are here. Akamwa ale kinyo kandoik chete akoe boisionik tugul. Akamwa ale makitore boisionik. Akamwa ale mutai kaech. Uliite boisionik kandoik 2027 nyoko nama alage atakolianye akotesetai. So kokiit man nekiaroman challenges chemitei eng ngalekab boisionik ngoka ngalekab oratinwek ngalekab boisionik chemandoi vijana ngalekab kanyoiset agere ale man there's room for improvement kikotyem kandoik chemitei nguno kokikotyem kwai kasinwa asama ake lakini taname yotok akine akatasukuman kwa tai yo so kokiit koitwa kabwatutiet nakibo boisiecho akobit saet nekiasa kokitinyo kamuktaindet kole Sakayo ngoik inyendet oye nyoiro ngalekab boisionichu so yamu ale jak pororioni ane ZACCIUS KIPLIMO arap Rob maiwei met bikyok aiwei ngokisto asame ngecheretab governor 2027 asame ale so kero so soiwo sikengololjigei kenai kele tos ne kandoinatet neititaat eng county nebo Nandi kyoe ne ngalekab boisionik kyoe ne ngalekab kilimo kyoe ne ngalekab oratinwek so koite mutai kengololjigei amu kinget kele keljin anan solution nebo ngalekab boisionikab Nandi kokwek biikab Nandi so ite mutai kengololji kana kele kibetoi ano so kinget kele nguno mite ngalekab kikenyoru devolution for the last going to 15 years now kinget kele kikedevolven ngalekab agriculture kinget devolven ngalekab oratinwek kinget devolven ngalekab administration kinget kele mite ngalekab roads ak mite ngalekab culture ngalekab education komite ngalekab ECD ak ngalekab vocational training so koite mutai kengololji kenai kele kilyochini kinget kele emetab Australia saizi komoche biik chetindoi nini this vocational training kemoche kenai biik chetindoi ng'alekab plumbing, ng'alekab electrical, ng'alekab aetab boisietab eunek and kekure blue collar jobs. So komoche kenai kele lagochu kanyor programs ichu keitoi ne lagochu ngot kila ndeko bitonin. Kinget kele eng chepkondok 12 billion chebwane county. Ak kinget kele ngot on source revenue. Ko ngoker eng sabuk kityo chotokyini meto anget ale kinyoru almost 100 billion eng ng'alekab chaik, ng'alekab miwek, ng'alekab kahawek ak ng'alekab chego. Ko ndakiname chepkondochu komie akiro kele akinamchi ano chepkondet siketorete lagokyok chebo county. Bendi lagok alak university kemoche tikinyikis cherop eng ng'alekab vocational training ichu sukulishekyok cheu chebo MSOS, cheu chebo Olesos, cheu chebo Kaiboi ak Kaptumoino. So koite mutai keng'ololchigei kenai kele ne tos kiyai ngotko mutai konyor kelchin kijanaekyok. Kinget kele nguno ole wendi dunia akomche asom ale ng'alekab boisionik nguno ko digitized. Asome kiyet ng'alekab mtandao, ng'alekab boisionik ako mutai kolanda tuguk chenyoe anendet ZACCIUS KIPLIMO arap Rop. Amekan sure ale sigik chekikokilgei kosomesan lagokyok keitoi ne lagokyok. Asome ale nde mutai kenyoru fund eng county nekono revolving account sikecheng'e bank statements sigik chekimute lagokyok koba bitonin. Agere kora ale boisionik alak kora kimeche kenam all day schools, day school, secondary schools chemite Nandi kou Kosirai, kou Ngechek chete tugul chemite Nandi ini kinte internet ak kinde computer. Sikosomane lagok mchana kemboi kechengchi lagokyok boisionik ematinwekab sang sikoek biikab wanakijiji chemi lagok kotar form 4 kwai ng'alekab academic writing ak kechengchi boisionik cheu chebo customer service eng tech companies chebo America, chebo Uingereza ak Australia. So ite mutai keng'ololchigei sikenai kele ne kandoinatet nekyoe ne ngotko mutai konyor kelchin. Kinget kele nguno lagokab diaspora ko koikilgei last year koyak lagokab sang 1 trillion shillings. Ak asome ale kirobokyi akecher lagochoto kele koikilgei lagok koyak chepkondok. Kuikere ile mitei kelchin mising kimande lagokyok. Ne asome ale mutai as a governor achobe program neu na kiakwai bororiet age kimande lagokyok. So nyor lagokyok kelchin ak koek chepkondet Kenya. Onget ole sole kibo chumbek atkinye kaba chumbek uroni komelen kisam visa chumbek. Kibo bicho anyokoib tugukyok. Asome ling chomyet ale nget nyoru plani kowek lagokyok ematunwek chuni ak kowek chepkondokyok. Asome kora anget ale nguno abunu kokwetab Kosirai Masop altai kunoto ak Nandi kulete kochang lagokyok chikomanda bitonin. Asome ale as a diaspora asome ale mi lagokyok chikoba bitonin asome keng'ololchi lagokyok akecher. Kale Nandi mabare siriat agenge siyet agenge siriat. Ndetu kotoskei lagochoto agere keteche malls anan keteche ng'alekab real estate eng ole Eldoret, eng ole Nandi ak Kapsabet ak ole Sos all our centers. Agere ku mosoriot nguno yabunu anendet kokokoet university kabisa nebo Koitalel Samoei. Asome lagokab diaspora ndotuitosigei akotech korik nyokomeny hostels lagok chemite university kokelchin mising. Kitinye KMTC yoto kora ak kitinye polytechnic. Akikere kakoma koet taonitab Eldoret kunotok. Asome ane kora imuch ketech molishek kora yotok ak kenyoru makarnatet kenyoru cash flow lagokab diaspora. Nikinyone chito kulima sang olini malazima ibu chito chepkondok. Inyone chito kityo komi chepkondok chenyoru ngayu. So asome sikeng'ololchigei ak asome kora ale tamutai kora amutu sigikab diaspora these spaces nyikeng'ololchi. So for our diaspora friends, I want to appreciate our diaspora community for your hard work. Last year you sent home 1 trillion shillings and I say kudos to you and I say God bless you and I say keep working hard. I think we need to collaborate with for example we have the Kotapka from the US and we have the Kitwek in Australia. My prayer is if we can merge these groups together in terms of investment, if we can put our arms together. I have a little money here, and my brothers in Australia and the UK, Finland, Qatar. If we can form a union, we can form a company whereby we just put investments in terms of shares, whereby we build malls, we build hostels, whatever we can do for business. I think the real estate is ripe now in Kenya, and we'll have this discourse on investment that we'll talk about this when I come to Kotapka in Iowa later this summer. And I think we need to talk to each other. And I say this because I see some of our investment brothers investing millions of money in the villages. And I say, please don't put 20, 30 million building a home in a village. Use that money to build investment real estate, hostels in our satellite towns, build malls, build shopping centers, so that we can get cash flow for our diaspora brothers, that you can just buy a ticket and you'll have your money here. So the other thing too, and I see this as a diaspora community, if we could raise 1 trillion shillings, I can see us one day having a diaspora bank. And I say this that we have our president who has really championed the cause that we have now a diaspora liaison office that we can talk to the direct to the president and he can support us in actualizing that, having a diaspora bank. That's something I'm just thinking. So we just have this discussion open and see what we can do so that we can capitalize on the sleeping giant. I think to me, the diaspora community is a sleeping giant that if we can have a talk and just get organized, we can do big things in our community. So, ko ami yoto biik kyok. So, amache keng'ololji ge ngemwa ng'alekab kanyoiset biik kyok akamwa ale nekamwat ale te kandoik kyok kokilegei akwai mieindo. Amache amwa akobo ng'alekab cancer amu ami mabwai asome asis. Ko kila awendoti ko ngowe mazishi taman ko mazishi nekit lana ko tisab koba ng'alekab cancer. So kasome ale keng'ololji kora. Akamwa ale kongoi mising eng serikalitab President Arap Ruto nekitinye healthcare promoters chebendi kokwatinwek kong'ololjin biik kyok. Asome ale tikecher healthcare promoters amu kinget kele libani national government ako libani county the other part. Asome ale keng'ololjigei. So the healthcare promoters konetech kimwochi neng'am kole kuzuia ni bora kuliko kuponya. Kali kinya borto lakini kezuia ni ko cheaper. So kamwae ale kimeche mutai keng'ololjigei ak kinetkei biik kyok kinget kele cancer kobune korotik. Asome ale ngot komi chi nemite family anan komite chi nikorung family akobo cancer konyamnyum konyor lagokab koatok amu bune korotik kunoto genetics. So konyamnyum mising ngot ko ng'alekab breast cancer anan ko cancer nebo sotonikab lagok eng kotab leketyo. Asome ale ngot ko kotab leketyo nebo kenyisiek 18 akwo tai ko makat kila kenyit ngot komite that historia noto nebo cancer family neng'wanget iwe health center kila sikebe kechikilin kenai kele tos mito ano mami. Komite prostate cancer eng boisiek ko kikimwa kele angot amu eng biik chetuen konyamnyum kenyoru prostate cancer because kitinye testosterone nemite bortonyo chi netui komite barak kosir chumbek. Kimwoe kele chi netui ko makat imite at 40 years komeche hospitali keyai nekile PSA test anan komite test alak chekeyoe siketibitishan kele ngot komite kiyoto shikepiman. So kit age kora nasome ale mutai kaech mite mashinit nekikure PET CT scan nemakitinye biik kyok, makitinye eng Kapsabet amakitinye akot eng referral Eldoret yu. PET CT scan ko mashinit neimuch kodetectan cancer at a molecular level. Asame ale mutai angot nguno makenyi angot ale mutai kaiku governor ane amache kesom emetab chumba ngot komite mashinit ne PET CT scan nemuch ke refurbished aneos neimuch kilelit ak keibwechi. Asame ale mutai kotoreta Mungu aibu mashinit noto konyo Kapsabet amu nget kenyor nguno sample nekiibe saizi kekumbuti borto a sample eng bendo ak keib kwo Nairobi. Sometimes kuite Nairobi that sample ko akoyait amune the distance. Ko ndikinye mashinishek kyok chekimuch kechikil ak screen ne yuto kenyoru results mapema ak kinya chito kotuko stage 1. Kinget kele cancer komite stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Ko ngichi kenai komite mashinini komuch kodetect cancer eng stage 1 ako much konyaak. Shida nekitinye nguno ko ng'alekab kanyoiset ko ngipkenai borto kakonyikisit borto mising kinget kele cancer mising kakonyalil biich amu ibe chepkondok chechang kinyoi chito ako baadaye koru chito. Kinget kele families nguno ite mutai kealda mbaret sikelipane ng'alekab bilit. Ak asome kora biik kyok ale bororienyo ongelipan ng'alekab SHA biik kyok ongiro ng'alekab SHA ak kenyage ak keamishe komie. Kitinye nguno nyoru chata ko nekit University nebo Koitalel Samoei. Asome ale ane as a governor mutai kaech asome akilgei mising sikenyoru faculty nebo medicine. Yekinyoru faculty nebo medicine amache keyai research sikenai kele cancer nekaik rampant eng Nandi ne carcinogen tos ne nekonu cancer ini tos amitwogik kikemwa nguno for example eng America olin keng'et kele mitei ku roundup chakiboisie ng'alekab kabatisiet chakisute timdo kikele carcinogen kiyotok. So amache mutai nyikenyoru program nebo faculty nebo medicine ak kenyoru program nebo research ak kecheng kora kesom chumbek eng bitonin nyikotoretechi nyikesomache sikenai kabisa kele tos amitwogik kyok amu kinget kora kele eng Nandi county amitwogik cheechen mising chekiame mising kiame kimnyet kiamtoi chaik moboriet karon ak kindoi chaik sukaruk saa sita kiame kimnyet ak kiame kimnyet koskoling. Ko kikemwa kele sukaruchu amu wale borto carbohydrates anan kimnyet koek sukaruk. So imuch tomo ketibitishan man kabisa mising lakini kimwae chi chumbin nikaking'alal tuwai kole becho kikorwa kisomani kistudian akobo our culture ak amitwogik kyok. So ite mutai kiro ng'alechep sukaruchu kele tos kimyoni kiame mising saote tos nekonu cancer. So kisome mutai nyendo kenyor faculty kenai. So kusema tena about mambo ya saratani ama cancer. Cancer imetuathiri sana sisi wakaaji wa Nandi County. Na mimi kama daktari, though mimi yangu ni mental health ama ile inaitwa hali ya usalama kwa fikira na akili, naona sana kuwa kansa imetuadhiri sana, na ningeomba niambie kila mtu tuone vile tunaweza tuone tunaweza jifanyia screening ama tujiongeleshe. Tunajua mambo ya kansa inapita kwa damu, so kama iko kwa familia ama iko kwa ukoo that kuna mtu ameaga ama kuna mtu akona ugonjwa wa kansa kwa familia, naomba sana wakaaji wa Nandi tujisajili, tujue na tuweke kwa historia. Ukienda kwa daktari, ambia daktari, kwa historia yetu tuko na diabetes, tuko na high blood pressure, kwa sababu ukiona hizo magonjwa zote zinapitia kwa damu. So ombi langu kuwa ni tuone pia sisi wenyewe, kwa sababu kila kitu tuwezi sema serikali itafanya kile, sisi county government ya Nandi ama serikali kuu ndio itafanya. Wewe mwenyewe kuwa mtu mwenye unajijua na unachunga afya yako kwa chakula na kufanya mazoezi. Tuko na hizi maugonjwa kama lifestyle diseases kama diabetes na blood pressure. Hizi maugonjwa kama blood pressure inaitwa is a silent disease. Nasema kwamba tujijulie, kama unajua uko na blood pressure, punguza uzito kidogo. Tuache mambo ya sukari na tufanye mazoezi. So hiyo ni mambo yenye tutaongelelea za county government, tuone vile tutafanya, because mimi mzazi wangu aligonjeka pia na akaaga, na naona maybe baba kama tungelijua ama angejitibu ama angeenda kwa hospitali mapema, maybe baba angekuwa bado kwa na sisi. So hiyo ni mambo tu naonelea tuongelelee. So tuko na mambo ya kilimo, and I will say this, Nandi is blessed. Tuko na rotuba, tuko na nje Akwai Nandi missing, tuko na nje yenye tuko na rotuba. Nilipata nafasi niende World Cup Qatar 2022. After World Cup nilikaa Qatar wiki moja, nikatembea kwa mastores, nikaenda nikaangalia stores zao. I went to their Naivas, nilienda store kama Naivas, nikapata kwa produce aisle ama kwa mazao, nikapata wako na nyanya, wako na vitunguu, wako na sukuma wiki yenye matawi ni green. Nikawauliza mnatoa wapi hizi vitu? Wakasema wao wanafanya imports, wanatoa vitu yao, wana import vitu yao sana kutoka India. Nikawauliza how about sisi kama wana Kenya, mnaweza tupatia soko? So waliniambia sisi tunakula chakula organic. Nikamwambia hata sisi tuko na mbolea, tunaweza fanya the same, we can do. Na wakasema kama tunaweza ongea na nyinyi, hiyo ni vitu yenye tunaweza kuja hapa na tuwafunze. So mimi kama gavana, kesho mkinipandisha kwa heshima nikiomba, mkinipatia kiti ya ugavana, nita make sure tuende kwa hizo mainji za Warabuni tufanye biashara. Tuko na airport hapa Eldoret. Airport ya Eldoret si airport peke yake ya kubeba abiria peke yake. Tunaweza weka pia mazao zetu, our goods iende kwa nje ya Warabuni na tupate biashara, na vijana wetu wapate ajira, na wanandi pia wapate ajira. So kilimo ni kitu ya msingi sana Nandi County. Tuko na maziwa, tuko na ng'ombe, tuko na dairy ya Kabiet. Amwaleng dairy ne Kabiet. Alengo ngoi missing ngandoi chekite dairy no. No amwa kitu alina lemeje tigigil. Inafaa to improve our breed, na the county government should give an incentive ya AI ndio wakulima wa improve breed tupate maziwa tele, kwa sababu tunajua hii machine, the capacity of that machine is 200,000, but nikiona saizi sijui kama tutafika hata 50,000 liters per day. Najua kuna changamoto hapo, but as a county, as a governor, hiyo ni vitu nitatilia maanani sana, ni make sure that we improve our breed, that kesho hata tufika 100,000 mpaka tufike 200,000, because the more wazazi wetu wanapata pesa kutoka kwa KCC, tutasomesha watoto wetu. Masomo imekuwa challenge sana, na ninasema hivi, Mandela alisema education is an equalizer, na hata baba alisisitiza sana, but if you can see now the level of education is becoming expensive. Not all our parents can afford to do that. As I speak to you, this year nilichukua watoto 70 kwa my foundation, lakini wacha niseme nilipata mabarua almost 20,000 applicants from all over Nandi. Wazazi wanaomba usaidizi ndio waweke kwa foundation, lakini so hiyo pesa yangu kidogo could only sustain a few. So naomba sana tuone what we can do at the county government, tutafute pesa yenye tutasaidia watoto wengi. As I speak to you, kuna watoto saizi wenye wangeenda senior school grade 10 bado wako nyumbani saizi, and it pains me. Education changed the dynamics of my family. Ile nyumba nyasi saizi, I have siblings Chesere Kinjala Kisere Ngap Kamare, na sisi wengi tumeenda ngambo. Ile nyumba nyasi our home is modern now. Mom is living comfortable, but it's through education. And I would say this, mimi kama ZACCIUS KIPLIMO Rob, I have tasted the fruits of education, and I say this as a governor, I will do whatever it takes that watoto wa Nandi County wenye wanataka kwenda shule irrespective of their level, watoto wa kutoka familia ya juu na familia ya chini, education is a right. And I will say this, as a governor, I will do whatever it takes to make sure that all children of Nandi County get an education. Nilibahatika na familia walinifanyia mchango na nikasoma. Hiyo daraja sitavuka. And as I may pick up county, na naomba wana county wetu wa Nandi wapendwa na ndugu zangu, tufikirie wale watoto wenye wako chini. Tufikirie watoto wenye wako chini. Mashamba imekuwa duni saizi. The only empowerment we can do is to give it to our children. So I would say this, the biggest thing that I think we can give our children ni masomo. Na as a governor, that is something agenda that I'll just push to make sure that every child is not left behind in education. Pole. Kwa mambo ya ECD, kwa mambo ya ECD Nandi County, kuna challenges. Na sisemi kwa kudhulumu mtu ama kusema. Ukikompea Uasin Gishu na counties zingine za huko Nyanza, walimu wetu wa ECD wanalipwa pesa ndogo. Na naomba sana mimi, if possible, ama wenye wako viti saizi, inafaa tuzingatie walimu wa ECD. Because that's the base of education. Walimu wakipata msingi, wanafunzi kupata msingi bora sana, hao watoto watafusu. So I would just want to talk to, I know saizi as we speak, ECD teachers with bachelor's degrees hawana cluster, they are not recognized. So kesho inafaa tuongelele hizi tuone how we can improve the wage na how we can commensurate walimu wetu wa ECD. We'll see what we can do to compensate them well. So ini vitu nitaangalia. Alafu challenge nyingine pia naona some ECD zimejengwa, zingine hazijajengwa. Na naomba pia MCAs ama wabunge wetu pia msijenge ECD school juu ni karibu na wewe. Maybe kwa area yako ama ujenge ile area yenye unaona watakupigia kura. Let's just have this playing field level for watoto wetu. Let's have an even distribution of resources for all our communities. So mambo ya masomo sana niko hapo sana. And vile nilisema masomo is digitized. Ninaomba sana kuwa let's have our computers in our schools. The world is in a race. Watoto wetu dunia hii, watoto wa Amerika, watoto wa India, wa Brazil, we are in a race, the world is competing. Our children should never be left behind. I ask all the stakeholders, watoto marafiki zangu wa diaspora, kama umetoka kama for example mimi nimetoka Ndaptabwa, watu wa diaspora wa Ndaptabwa tuchangane tuweke at least let's have a computer lab. And of course now about the library, I can tell you that tomorrow nitaeka mapicha hapa. I'll do a fundraiser one day. Maybe I'll do a WhatsApp fundraiser and ask the diasporians to help me so we can we can furnish the library in Ndaptabwa because the structure is finished. No, in that tutaongea kwa siku nyingine. So I'm just trying to see how I can do it, that I can ile maono yangu ikuwe matendo nifanye. So library imejengwa, tutaongea kesho about mambo ya kufurnish the library. So tuongee kwa mambo ya the cash crops. Vile nilisema, I think kwa mambo ya cash crops peke yake tunapata over almost 100 million. Na ninasema tu roughly. So tuko na mambo ya kahawa na naona kilimo ya kahawa saizi imenawiri. Lakini ombi langu mimi kama gavana, what I will do, ningetaka sana nisisitize that tusiuze just raw materials. Ningetaka hiyo for the kahawa ikitoka kwa shamba, we do value addition. Mpaka kahawa ikitoka hapa Nandi County inaenda straight to the store ama iende ngambo as a finished product. Hapo ndio tutapata manufaa kwa taxes. Tutapata pesa hapo, county itapata pesa mingi sana na tupate vijana wetu wapata ajira. Najua kuna changamoto mingi kwa majani chai na bei imeenda chini. Na inafaa za county government tuone kama tunaweza pata soko huru. Najua kuna challenges na the auctions. Tuone kama tunaweza pata yetu ya Nandi because wanasema quality yetu iko chini kuliko ya Uasin Gishu. So itabidi quality iko chini kuliko ya Central. So we need to see if we can find our own auction or find other markets abroad so that wakulima wetu wanufaike. So hii kwa kahawa. Hata mimi saizi niko na kahawa eka 5. Nikitembea siku moja nilienda London. Nikiwa London kwa airport nikaorder sachet ya 200 milligrams. Ilikuwa shilingi 7. Just a sachet kama ile ya chai, lakini ya tiba ya shilingi 200 ilikuwa $7. Sasa nikafikiria now in 1 kilo 1 kilo ya kahawa inatupatia how much? So ukifanya tu hesabu, hao wazungu ukiona, they make out of 1 kilo they make roughly 100,000 Kenya shillings, lakini kahawa yetu wananunua kama tu imesiagwa ni 1,000. So if we can refine kahawa yetu hapa nyumbani mpaka to that sachet form, we can triplify our profits for our farmers. So naona sana there's profits, kuna faida sana kwa kahawa tukijifanyia value addition yenye kahawa ikitoka hapa inaenda supermarket ama inaenda tu ng'ambo kama ishakuwa refined. So ini vitu tutaongelea kesho, tuone vile tutapata investors, if we can get like-minded business people who will partner with our farmers na tujenge kiwanda yenye tafanya kazi yote. So hivyo kwa chai na hivyo kwa maziwa. So hii leo ilikuwa tukujuana, sitaki niseme mengi sana. Kesho nitakuwa na wakulima hapa, nitakuwa na watu wa semi kwa elimu, mambo ya ufundi, mambo ya sayansi. We'll just have a discourse here to engage na tuongee na tujue vile tunataka kuboresha kaunti yetu. Arais semajanga ngalek semajanga ngalek kiurani amaja amwa kityo ale amite yu sege ngalalu lage agerar tugul. Asome saet bikyok, asome saet, asome ngalal, asome kengololji na kebekechine aga amwa ale I'm not a custodian of knowledge. Amwa ale solution chaba Nandi kubitune Nandiek. Asome ale temutai kengololjine ke public participation. Aga anget ale 2027 kenyoru kikwek kandoik chetitotin sikwai boisionik, kinget kele bokol matrenik akwai tugul sol. So itemutai kengololjine, itemutai nyike public participation olimbo kabiyet kebe olimbo terik. Kenget kebe olimbo aldai kebe tindret kunotok agem kwen kapsabet kunotok. So itemutai kengololjine kenai kele ne nekeyoe sikobit konyor keljin biikab bororiet. Kinget kele kuwain kwanyoru biikab bodaboda. Kule biikab bodaboda acheket kityo keboisien wakati nebo siasa, lakini ngele ngebe ofisi njo kesom chepkonda kesom kazi komakonech chiki. Ngamwa ale jak biikab bodaboda 12 billion chebwane Nandi County, asome ale mutai kechobe a fund nekinemu chepkonda kitigin anyikende nini chekwak chekiosainan grupishek kwak ole kiosirgei tugul. Asome ale mutai sikeng'ololjine ng'alekab investment amu anget ale biikab bodaboda otinye lagok chebendi sukul, umoche akwek umoche keljin akichek okwek koiku biik ake kwek in future. Amwa ale mai Mungu chi konyalil kwa meaning ako nekiaetu tomo kerchi neote kamutet konyalili. So amoche ale chi tugul ngechergei ake ng'alekab mung'areshek, biikab matatu, biikab mama mboga, bicho umite ng'unyo. Amwa ale you provide a vital service. Biikab matatu ko kodi chekinyorune wale mwanik ii ak chepkondok cheutilink stage yo kotoreti county nenyonet. You give us our own source revenue. So amwa ale biik tugul chebo county ni choyoe kasishek, you are equally taxed for measure and you do us good and you do us proud. Aga amwa ale biikab bodaboda, I'm proud of you. Wa mama mboga, I'm proud of you. Amwa ale biik tugul choyoe sector na okere ole umi chomite ng'unyo kole asome ale mutai keech kuite keng'ololjine biikab mama mboga ii sikenam chepkondet kechenga fund nekikono ki nonyorune loan nebo angot 5%. So that you can improve your business or testo kunotok ii akonyor akwek keljin noribe lagokwak. Mabenye nyalilda kapchi bikyok amai Mungu chi konyalil. Amoche ale chinyongik chomite vijana chomite yu ongenetkei ng'alekab mung'aroshek, ongenetkei ngotko biik chekibunu bororieshek alak ii kokibwone ak nyikwae ng'alekab mkokoteni, kwae alake ng'alekab hawkers, lakini mutai kere kakwal chito karit, kakwal chito kot, tindoi chito supermarket. So ii tuguk ko kecheng mabwone chepkondok lole ng'unyo kocheng'onun bikyok. Asome ale ii ongiyoktegei. Mi ng'alek chebo 40,000 chekoketech eng Kapsabet yo. Asome ale ii mototech korikwak komengechitu eng kokwet kenyoru ghetto eng kijiji. Kotech korik nemakomi ole kiboti. Asome ale vijana ii ongebe Kapsabet nyongik chomite kotar sukul ii mi keljin mising ng'alekab mung'aret, oye ongebe ng'alekab mung'aret ii sione kele ne keljin onyorune. Omete ole biriso beek kibat bikyok. Kila kitu kinetegei, makiyai chi konoe ki, you learn. Angot ane nguno ng'alekab nini ayate practice na kufungua mabiashara ya healthcare. So asome ale mutai keng'ololjine kabisa, asome ale all stakeholders tugul chebo Nandi anget ale komite mwalimuinik, amoche anai mwalimuinikab Kuppet, mwalimuinikab NAT, KEMSHA ak mwalimuinikab ECD. ak professional sukul daktarinik nurses asame ale kebe bani ak keng'ololchigei tugul. Kale Nandi mawechingei chi koi menemchingei chi met yakosokoran. So asame ale asame biik tugul stakeholders tugul ale chokik aebe it. I will listen to you all of you guys sikenai kele isi akikwerito ano emet. So amwa ale mwalimuinik ak all those formations chebo ng'alekab kanyoiset, ng'alekab nurses, I respect you ak asame ale oba maana missing ak asale mutai keng'ololi kesete luget amache sikebe bani tugul. Ngale kongoi missing akobire kamuktaindet. Ara amwa ale ngoto kisochi kandoik chemitei asame leaders chemite ng'echerok saizi amwa ale utinye boroindo oye matkochang'a ng'alek biik chok kong'ololso boisionik asame angot yo kibendoti kesame asis ko ngelen kebe akichek kesam asis kokonech boroindo kemwa kei yo kabit tung'wan yo kimite wiyai ngap ochile akwek saa zingine asame ale akwek chemite ng'echerok kong'ololso boisionik kwok okonech achek chemakitinye ng'echerik chemengenechi okonech nabas keng'alal akichek asimutai isi ngotko mutai manam report card mutai kebire kura ko kikochi biik chok kandoinatet age newalat. So alen yachamak missing ak alen kongoi so ngeng'ololchi asame ale mutai keyai siasa keyai siasa nebo kalyet keyai siasa nebo chomyet ates ngale kongoi missing ak ale achamak missing biik chok asame sait biik chok asam kotab legit yo lei oye osochini kimyet oye osoware ng'oletab sakayo akine yotok biik chok asame akine anyone ngaliet ak ale yauchame kamuktaindet oye ochame akine ZACCIUS Kiplimo arap Rop. So ngale kongoi missing nyikeng'ololi eng yu ak anyone ground kora aitu kokwatinwek keng'ololi tugul. So ngale kongoi ak amwa ale yakimite ng'alekab mtandao asame ale oye matkechupkei yakimite ng'alekab let's be issue based ngeng'alale issues matkeku personal imwa ile ng'o no ak ne ak ne ak ne akot akine asame ale timit nyu akine no asame asis tugul asame ale mechupchi let's articulate issues ngemwa kele ne tos kiyai sikobit borotet eng Nandi ini. Satare kora akikere ng'alekab habari rani ako kemwa ng'alekab mi kijanaek chokiberber ngap chang'an missing lagok chemite Qatar chekikeberber kelechi koba luget emetab Russia kilechin lagochu mobobendi luget obobendi kasisiekab chikoni anan kele boiku drivers ndei lagok Russia kekochi bundukit ak kelechi koba red zone koba the war front. So asame biik chok ale ongeng'ololchi lagok chok chemite emetab Qatar ak chemite gaa kora kisame kele akile kiberberi lagok kelechi kinyoru 1 million kila arawa lakini lagok chik koba luget mami chi kelipan amu akile mite drones chengiwe war front kebaren chito. So asame keng'ololchi bororienyu ak kechamgei biik chok otherwise machang ng'alek chu ng'ale ngapachit yotok ngale kongoi missing ak ale ngobirwech kamuktaindet ak kobirwech kamuktaindet county nebo Nandi. Thank you so much ak ale kongoi. So mashatare nguno ngot komi chi nekamache koteb swali asame ale sirwa message yoto yo I'll still be here niangalie kidogo moja wal tuku aeng somok angwan ko karan inye kityo akachamgei kityo but kot komi ki ne burning nekomoche awali ko sawa kunoto. Otherwise Mungu awabariki. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bas, kongoi. So agere maswali chemite yu. Akamwa ale mat kakararik chu kakenaige. So wasama ale next time amache ale sisho sirwa maswali sawal. Amu nguno ngotaker simet akawale akoi kowal the picture. So wasama ale nye next week Monday na Tuesday ai sasa mwa mtandao. I'll be back again. Asama sirwa maswali jikwaket mapema so that I can be systematic. So ngotko ni maswali jeba health nizilamp pamoja ndo nijibu kama mambo ya agriculture, mambo ya masomo, mambo ya diaspora. So kwa sababu nyawale maswali jote nyai oyakwa nye kora I'll follow it through. That ya Monday and go Tuesday when I come on air again nyige bengalega maswali kuno to and then we'll agepangan how we'll run this. But asama ale I want you to own this. Mami swali ne berberi and mami swali na wali mutale mawalu. I appreciate everybody. So asama nyawale this is your channel. I want you to be supportive of the channel. Umaite ngulimba ka ulini ole amisakayo on air ko bosigi kes nyaga ngala dugul. So ngale kongoi and God bless you. Have a good night. Pick up Kenya. Pick me diaspora America then a good morning. Pick me Australia then a good afternoon. Akajek tugul. So thank you so much. God bless you. Ajamag missing Kongo missing.